M. Night Shyamalan is back, and this time he has directed a thriller called Glass. This is the third movie in a series that started with Unbreakable all the way back in 2000 and then followed up by the surprise movie Split in 2017. Glass brings back all the main characters from the previous two movies. We have the unbreakable David Dunn, played by Bruce Willis. He is now a vigilante chasing after the multiple personality serial killer, played by James McAvoy. Meanwhile, we have the very intelligent Mr. Glass, played by Samuel L. Jackson. He is stuck in a mental facility as he slowly plots his escape. M. Night Shyamalan is a rather interesting director. People used to love him for making The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable, and then people started hating him for making all those bad movies. And now people are starting to like him again after The Village and Split. I thought Split was a pretty solid film, and I thought Unbreakable, as a movie that came out in 2000, was a superhero film that came out way ahead of its time. I am not the biggest fan of M. Night as a director. I do appreciate his style though. He tends to be one of those guys who lets his scenes breathe, lets the emotion in the scene really sink in. And he does have a reputation for having unexpected endings in his movies, and I feel that there's a lot of that in Glass as well. Split benefited greatly from having James McAvoy give an amazing performance as multiple personalities in the same body. And in Glass, I feel that it is no different. He is far and away the best part of this film, and it seems to me that McAvoy loves playing this role. He's having lots of fun with it. I gotta give a shout out as well to Sarah Paulson. She was really good in the film. She plays this scientist who is hell-bent on proving that special abilities don't exist. And I like the fact that they made this character this very defiant, matter-of-fact kind of person who is 100% committed in her beliefs. And I think that kind of character is very interesting when you pit her opposite a few people who actually have superhuman-like abilities. Sadly, those were almost all of the good things about my viewing experience of Glass. I wasn't that impressed with the movie overall, to be honest. Acting, cinematography, directing, editing, music, all these were fine. It's the story that didn't quite do it for me this time. The third act seems to be heading towards a certain direction, and then it doesn't, but that's fine. My main problem is that in those last 30 minutes of the film, they introduce a very important plot point, completely out of the blue. And then they proceed to resolve this plot point within 10 minutes at the very end of the movie. And it's hard to describe how this made me feel so unsatisfied without giving away spoilers, but it just felt very rushed and out of left field. And there were no clues or build up to any of these events that happened at the end of the movie. So I suppose to summarize, it was just a very unsatisfying ending. That being said, I do feel and appreciate that the story is somewhat original, at least to me. So I appreciated that from M. Night at least. I like how M. Night included some themes in the film that relate to the truth and how there are people out there in positions of power who are doing their best to suppress it from being made public, from being public knowledge. And I'm not sure if that is somewhat influenced by the current political climate in the States, but I do feel that the third act of the movie leaned heavily on this theme. So that was pretty cool, I thought. Glass is by no means a terrible movie. I can't lie but say that I am disappointed at the ending of the film. I don't think it's a solid ending for a series of this nature, and I don't think it's for everyone either. I think it is original, it is interesting, and it is buoyed by a brilliant James McAvoy performance, but I can't send you to see this movie in the cinemas unless you are an M. Night Shyamalan fan or an Unbreakable fan. So I will give Glass a 6 out of 10. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Comment and let me know what you thought of the film. Have you seen Glass? What did you think? Did it meet your expectations? Were you super hyped for the film? I would really like to know. Please like this video, share it on all your social media platforms. I would really appreciate it. If you love this video, you want to see more reviews from me, then click that subscribe button below. I will be back next time with another movie review for you guys. So until next time, have a great week ahead, maximum hype, and peace out.